Better Daily, where we work hard in our minds, bodies, and our spirits to become 1% better every single day. Download the app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live to catch the video version of these podcasts. Here's your host and my dad, Alex Van Houten.
What is up, Betterment family? This is Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Live. Happy Friday! It's Flex Friday, and today we're going to go through a workout movement to help you on your 1% better journey. Now, we've been putting out, for our premium members, we've been putting out workouts each week that have the sets, reps, time under tension, rest, and we have those integrated with QR codes. So if you're like, what is this movement? Then you can just scan the movement and find out what it is that you need in order to perform the movement well. But I've been going through each one of those so that I can pick out movements that perhaps need a little more explaining or a little more walkthrough. So this is from our recent back and tries workout for the full gym setting. And today we're going to go through the movement called the Skullcrusher. Just as much fun as it sounds. The Skullcrusher is a powerful upper body exercise that targets the triceps, but it can also help to develop your chest and your shoulder musculature while also strengthening the neck and spine if you do it right. And so I'm going to walk you through proper form and then talk about some progressions and regressions of the exercise. So this is what a proper Skullcrusher looks like. I'm going to use a barbell here. You can use an easy bar. I'll show you a variation with dumbbells in a second. It looks like this. You come down to the bench in a position just like you're about to do a bench press, right? But instead of bringing it down into a bench press, I'm going to keep my elbows stationary, let those bend, and bring this bar to my head, just like this. Nice and strong, and press. Boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. And the reason it's called a Skullcrusher is because if you mess up or you hit muscle failure, well, you're not going to crush your skull with this much weight, but it wouldn't be pleasant. So, right here, a couple things I want to note, okay? If my elbows go out and I go to bend back, what's going to happen is I'm going to end up doing a weird version of a shoulder press. That's not what I want. I want to drag my elbows in. I want to rotate them in. That looks like this. If I'm holding it like this, my elbows come in. My hands stay on the bar. When my elbows come in, I'm driving those elbows in, and I'm squeezing the chest before I move the bar, okay? So from there, elbows are in, they stay stationary, they don't move, okay? Elbows bend, but they don't move. They come like this, I bring the bar nice and strong and steady, and push hard with my triceps, right? So my elbows stay in, chest is flexed, push hard through my triceps. Now, some things that people go wrong in this exercise, or do wrong in this exercise. The elbows flare out when they're coming down. So you're supposed to bring the bar right here to the forehead, and through the tricep, nice and strong, keeping your chest tight, right? But when you come down, if your elbows flare out, that's really hard on your shoulders and you're not hitting your triceps. Okay, so you want to keep those elbows as locked in as possible. Okay, so that's one of the things people do wrong in this exercise. Another thing people do wrong in this exercise is like you're looking down from the bar, right? The bar's here. Another thing they do wrong is instead of bringing it down to their forehead, they move the whole arm and bring the bar over the head and then forward. Now there's an exercise I've shown you guys here called the dumbbell pullover. Very powerful lower trapezius exercise. Hits the back really nicely, right? And it looks a lot like that. You go over the head and forward, over the head and forward. But it's not really working the triceps very hard. It's making the triceps a secondary mover, but it's not the primary mover in the exercise. So in a Skullcrusher, we want to bring that bar right to the forehead with control, keeping the elbows in, and then pull it from there. And that's what's going to hit the triceps. So the back is just stable and strong. It's a stabilizer in this exercise, not a primary mover. So when you're doing the Skullcrusher, we're focused on the triceps. The chest is nice and tight. We're bringing it down to the forehead and up with control. And you're golden. I'm going to show you a variation with a dumbbell. We'll call it a day. What's up, Robin? Good to see you this morning. Thanks for joining me for Flex Friday as we go through the Skullcrusher, a very powerful upper body exercise for the triceps, the chest, and the shoulders. So a dumbbell version looks like this. I'm going to grab some dumbbells here. You won't be able to do as heavy of a weight with dumbbells as you can with the barbell because there's a lot more stabilization required on the dumbbell front. So you're here, you're going to hold those dumbbells. Remember, we're driving the elbows in, the dumbbells look sideways here. You're going to come down beside the ears and then back up nice and strong. Down beside the ears, back up nice and strong, just like this. And the reason we go beside the ear is because we can get a little deeper range of motion with the dumbbell here. Notice how my elbows aren't moving. I'm not putting my elbows down here. I'm not letting them come up here. I'm keeping my elbow the same place in space, just like that. And so the actual, what's up, Janet? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. The actual benefit of the dumbbell over the barbell, the dumbbell is going to teach your body how to stabilize the movement better. So it's really helpful for those smaller stabilizing muscles. I use the Skullcrusher in shoulder rehab very frequently for my clients. And so the dumbbell is a very helpful stabilizing muscle development piece, right? But you can't do as heavy of a weight, right? So I had two 15-pound dumbbells there. That was pretty heavy. I could probably do 20s if I was really pushing it and concentrated and not talking through it. But that's about as much as I could get. At the same time, with the barbell, I can put about 70 pounds over my head and do the Skullcrusher really well. So 20s would be 40 pounds. The barbell lets me do about 70 pounds. And the reason is the barbell doesn't have as much movement associated with the dumbbells. They move a lot. That's why it helps the stabilizers to develop. But you can't do as much weight when it's that unstable. Making things a barbell makes it more stable, which allows you to develop more strength and grow more muscle. It's not going to help your stabilizers so much, but it's definitely going to help develop the muscle a little more. So that's the Skullcrusher. That's a part of our recent back and tries, and I'll put the link to that in the comments just in case you missed that one. It's a great hypertrophy workout. It'll definitely wear out your back and tries, and it's definitely one that you can keep coming back to and growing through, which is what we do here in Better Daily. Rob and Janet, thank you guys for joining me live here on Flex Friday. I'm really looking forward to Mindset Monday next week. But until then, it's just 1%. You got this.
Thank you for joining us for your 1% Better today. Don't forget to subscribe for the podcast. Leave us a raving review to tell others how Better Daily has helped you in your journey. If you want more Better Daily, download our app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live. Use code POD to get 25% off your subscription. That's POD, all caps, to save 25% on your subscription. We all have a cross to carry. It's lighter when we do it together. Go to betterdaily.live today.